Welcome to the RedVector's Incident Tracking software. This convenient online system allows anyone with the company's URL to post an incident with just a few clicks using any computer, tablet, or smartphone, so it can be reported closer to the time and place it occurred. The built-in auto email will notify administrators of any new incident report, alleviating time spent in tracking down forms and worrying about compliance. Administrators will also benefit from the ease of use and the elimination of mounds of paperwork, streamlining the claims management process. To report a new incident, simply navigate to your company's unique URL. Click on Report New Incident. Now we are on the online submission. From here, choose the appropriate incident form from the drop-down, which is created by your company's specific needs. Today, we'll do a near-miss example using the Employee's Report of Injury form. After clicking Create New, we are at the online template. From here, we'll need to populate the required fields provided by your company's specifications. First is the general information. Here, we'll need to add the subject, which today was a near-miss trip. The date the incident occurred, let's go ahead and report it as today, followed by the injured person's job role. Now this was from the maintenance department, so we'll go ahead and select it from the drop-down. Then add the Kennedy location in Tampa as the location, and the incident owner, which is the admin of the Tampa location. Next, we can input the other required information desired by the company, and we can add a photo or any other important documentation. Once all the fields are complete, we'll then choose Save Form. Now, once it's saved, it'll be routed to your company's incident list and an email generated to the administrator, allowing them to go in and review and take further action. As an administrator, we will log in with our username and password to review and sign off. Upon login, we're brought here to the dashboard, which we'll address later. This part is organized by a series of tabs on the left. Let's start with the incident list, which is the second navigation tool. All incidents are filed here first. We can see the subject of the report, which we submitted. It lists the occurrence, form used, and date reported, and the owner or supervisor of the department head. Also the status, which will change as it progresses through the stages. Your choices here are new, in review, work comp, and done. Now that we've reviewed it, let's go ahead and change that status to in review. And lastly, on the far right are actions, where we can view the incident in further detail, delete the incident, or view and export as a PDF so it can be emailed or saved to the computer, and we can also fax it. Let's go ahead and look at our incident by selecting View Incident. We can see the information that was added from our incident report here, and on the right side, we can go ahead and enter some additional comments or attachment. By selecting View Incident, we can add that we talked to Jim regarding the proper cleanup procedures. This will also allow us to attach a signed form. Then we can go ahead and export the online submission as a PDF so we can save it and attach to an email. We can also send it as a fax. And then we can view actions taken by the fax or PDF, which will give us the time and date of each submission. Now let's jump back to the full incident list so we can apply some filters for narrowing down any field in the incident form. We want to find the incident we just reported, so let's sort by location, Kennedy Boulevard, and by template or form used, Employee's Report of Injury form. We can use many filters to taper down the number of incidents that display, so these filters can be saved for quick reviews at a later date. The incident report is downloadable into an Excel file for reporting to other departments. And lastly, on this tab, we can view all forms sent, giving us subject, form, status, and destination. Let's check out the Person Management tab. It's the people-looking icon over on the left-hand side. Here we can set up all administrators or site supervisors. We went ahead and added Tom Jones, And now that he's added, we'll need to grant him permission. Tom is the manager of the Tampa location, so we'll just give him the ability to view that location. We have the flexibility to grant permission levels and locations that apply. The email notification is linked to the type of permission granted, and since we gave Tom only Tampa permission, he will receive an email when an incident is reported from any Tampa facility. Manage Site creates the backbone of our site. We can customize the site by uploading a logo, adding the name, and we can also set up a default admin where every incident would be sent. However, this isn't a mandatory field. Person types and location management allows us to set up our company's preferences of how incidents are tracked and reported based on these two categories. The last tab on this page is Address Management, where we can set up our fax destinations. Lastly, we'll end our demo on the dashboard where everything comes together. The greatest benefit of using the system is here at the dashboard. We can see what is trending, so we can decide where we may need some extra safety procedures or some extra training. Toward the top, we can go ahead and submit a new incident and view the stages of all reports within the system. Also, along the left are the status of today's incidents and those created today. In scrolling over, we view the trending types and locations broken out by month, and below that, graphs by person types and locations plotted over time. The dashboard gives us an overall view of all incidents, enabling us to view roles or locations to see where most of the incidents are happening, so we can set a plan of action. Hopefully this tutorial demonstrated how easy it is to use the incident tracking system and the time that will be saved by alleviating the mounds and mounds of paperwork. Although we didn't touch on everything in detail, it did highlight the key features of the software. For additional support or questions, please contact your account manager or sales at 866-546-1212. Thank you.